Passengers aboard the now infamous Alaska Flight 1282 can expect a challenge to lawsuits after both Boeing and Alaska Airlines have filed court documents disavowing liability. According to a report by a Washington, D.C. area newspaper, both the plane manufacturer and the airline that operated the defective aircraft are denying legal responsibility for the incident. Immediately following the failure of a door plug on Flight 1282, which resulted in cabin decompression and forced the aircraft to return to Portland PDX, passengers filed as many as 3 separate lawsuits in multiple courts against both Boeing and Alaska Airlines. In one more recent, 3 passengers were seeking $1 billion in damages. Alaska Airlines and Boeing's most recent claim of innocence is in a separate lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court of Washington. In court documents filed on Monday, March 11th, the plane maker and airline argue that they were not responsible for the aircraft's issues. Boeing claims that the aircraft was not properly maintained. Alaska Airlines, for its part, said the damage and personal injuries caused to passengers on board the flight were caused by entities outside of Alaska's control. Boeing told Simple Flying, in an answer to a complaint filed in federal court yesterday, Boeing included a defense that parties other than Boeing might have contributed to the accident. This is a defense routinely asserted in the initial stages of litigation. Boeing added that it had amended language in its court filings to make it clear that it was not suggesting that Alaska Airlines was responsible for the incident. The court documents are an interesting development, particularly when you recall that Boeing had a different tone when it faced the public days after the incident. At the time, Boeing CEO Dave Calhoun said, "We're going to approach this, number one, acknowledging our mistake." Jennifer Homendy, the chair of the National Transportation Safety Board, which is investigating the incident, went before the U.S. Senate on March 6th and said that Boeing was stonewalling its investigation. Days later, the Wall Street Journal reported that the U.S. Department of Justice had begun a criminal investigation into Boeing. The criminal investigation coincided with recent congressional reports that saw that Boeing and its employees were confused about its safety systems, which are required to meet federal workplace safety standards regarding the assembly of aircraft. While we know that Alaska Airlines knew about a potential problem with the aircraft's pressurization, it is unclear if the airline had any information to expect the aircraft was operating unsafely or that the maintenance issue should have grounded the aircraft. Boeing, meanwhile, had also noted mistakes with the door plug installation prior to the aircraft's delivery. The plane maker itself would perform maintenance on the jet. However, it has been unable to produce detailed documentation about this maintenance to investigators. What do you think about these legal positions held by Boeing and Alaska Airlines? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.